Alright guys, so we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today I wanted to take a look at LR, Goku, and Frieza on the full power team. Now the full power team has actually taken a very different turn from when it was first released. It appears as though what they're doing now is they are putting pretty much like a lot of the good new units that come out, they just shove them into this category. So when this category initially came out, there were many, like, notable omissions, right? Like, where is Merge Zamasu? I feel like Merge Zamasu should be on this category. Where is Spirit Bomb Sword Rage Trunks? That seems like full power to me. And they've since, like, just added new units to it. Like, LR, Goku, and Frieza is the epitome of these units not being at full power. Goku and Frieza! Goku can't even sustain Super Saiyan right here. So, I don't know how you're going to tell me he's at full power. And don't forget that Goku has mastered Super Saiyan to where it does not take a toll on him. It's basically his base form. We can't forget about that. So, the fact that he can't even keep Super Saiyan up means he shouldn't be on the category. But, at the same time, the fact that they have put all these new units on has really helped open up the category a little bit. So, perfect example, LR, Goku, and Frieza, they have a great link set, so they're going to work on all of these teams. You know, the full power team, they're fine. Universal Survival Arc team, obviously they're fine. Their own team, they'll be fine. Any category this unit gets will probably be okay, because it will probably, with its outstanding link set, be able to get supers left and right. Now, a lot of these units actually can work on this team pretty well. Omega Shenron works really good. Android 21 is solid. Golden Frieza is okay. Any Kaioken Goku is pretty solid for this team, especially the new Kaioken Goku. I probably want to do, I think I'm going to try and do another full power video, except I'm going to focus more on like the transforming Goku and the Frieza, these two units. I still haven't really tested them out on the full power team. Now, the team we're rocking right now is actually the optimal full power setup, where we're going to have Tien. We have the 40% support Tien. He is able to be used on this team because Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku does give a buff to tech-type units the same way LR, Goku, and Frieza do. So, we're able to use Tien on the team. So, we'll have him on a rotation with LR, Goku, and Frieza. Our second rotation will be LR Broly and LR Gohan. So, this team is actually going to work really well. Like, this build for this team, I think is going to be incredibly strong. Because Tien himself does not hit hard. But he literally gives so much extra damage to LR, Goku, and Frieza. He is actually on the top 10 hardest hitters in Dokkan list, which was made and calculated by Mobile Man over on the Dokkan subreddit. I'll definitely be doing a video on that list as well. Like, Tien, his power is so high that he, like, just LR, Goku, and Frieza, they're just such a dominant unit. It's like, yo. Alright, so I'm going to be curious to see what they're going to look like right here without Tien yet on rotation with them. And this team is going to work really good, by the way, because the links are going to work across the board. Evolution Blue Vegeta is a strong unit. He's actually going to be a floater. Like, the two, the three floaters are the two Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Gokus and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Like, those are monsters as support, like, as floaters. It's this team, it's just going to be so strong. Like, you're going to be able to cut through events like nothing. And it should be relatively tanky. Like, I don't, with Tien, you know, in the first slot, like, he'll be able to take a lot of punishment unless you're going to give him, I think if he's got 15 dodge, that's going to help him out a lot. LR Gohan, he has good defense, you know, obviously he's an LR, but, like, not enough to really be able to tank, and then LR Broly as well. LR Goku and Frieza, they're not really going to take damage, and your floaters are not going to take any damage whatsoever. Evolution Blue Vegeta, as well as Super Saiyan, Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they are outstanding defensive units, so they will work out completely fine. Alright, so we're going to be able to get the 18 key Super Saiyan 3 Bardock cannot have his attack lowered. Okay. Many of the recent bosses, you actually can. Okay, so about 24k. That's pretty bad, but again, this is a type disadvantage. I did actually choose to go into this newest stage of Boss Rush, just specifically because I wanted to see how the team would do. It is very tech heavy, as you guys can see. We have 4 tech units on the team. And I kind of wanted to see how they do against a type disadvantage stage. So far, they're doing pretty good. Exactly what I would expect to see from LR Goku and Frieza in terms of their attack set right there. We're looking pretty good. They, as a unit, LR Goku and Frieza, like, they're just so powerful that any team they're on will dramatically become a lot better. It's like, they're what LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku wishes he was, honestly. I feel like that's a good way to say it. Like, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, did I say LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku? I might have. Occasionally I say wonky shit like that. My bad, my bad. But LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, like, he hits so hard. Harder than, like, the other units on the team. Like, other units on the team combined don't hit as, you know, hard as, like, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But, like, he's only got Over in a Flash and Shattering Limit. Shattering Limit is not really going to help you out too much with the majority of the other units on, like, this category or the Pure Saiyan team or anything like that. I feel as though you're just not going to be able to get LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku's 18-key super attack consistently enough, and he really does not hit hard unless you're getting that 18-key super. That, for them, outside of the, you know, the Super Saiyan 3 team, there's just not, like, really a lot of value in ever bringing him. Like, you have to change up the entire makeup of the team just to suit him, just to suit LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So, that's why I'm not really the biggest fan of using him too much. But, you know, LR Goku and Frieza, they're not going to have this problem because they got Shocking Speed, Over in a Flash, and Turner of Power. The Turner of Power units are, like, kind of scattered in categories enough that you can find them. Most category teams will have some sort of Turner of Power character. Obviously, I guess outside of a lot, you know, like the fusion categories or Patara, like, you know, outside of Kefla, but obviously LR Goku and Frieza, they're not going to be a part of, like, really any fusion type teams. So that's not really so much of an issue. At this point, we have, like, completely gotten our rotations in check. So this will be pretty, you know, good to see how this team might work against Hirudegarn. Hirudegarn will actually be a pretty good test for this team because, again, maybe not the greatest defensively, and Hirudegarn is a fight where you could actually be stuck in for quite a long time, depending on how often or how not often he dodges. Or, you know, LR Gohan can just completely dissect him. That's another possibility. Now, this, again, I would say this might be the one weakness of the team, is that you can end up pretty frequently, it seems like, in these full sort of tech rotations. Now, we're going up against an AGL type boss right now, so it's not necessarily going to hurt us that much. But, you know, against any sort of boss with an int type, a difficult int type boss, you might struggle a little bit. You know, like Ultra Instinct Goku. I wonder how the full power team would do against him on that last stage. Tien, of course, you couldn't. Against Ultra. Wow, okay, goodbye, Hirudegarn. Against Ultra Instinct Goku, you definitely could not put Tien in the first slot. I think there's a lot of bosses where you can sort of get away with it, but that is definitely not one of those places where you can get away with it. Like, Tien, I feel as though him with the 20, like the 15 dodge, it's actually better than, like, you'd think, right? Like, he does get that to activate a lot more than you'd think would happen. Like, because people, crits and additionals, it's double the sort of number that you have, right? So, like, if you have 20 crit, you're going to have a 40% chance to crit. If you have 15 additional, you got a 30% chance to do an additional, right? So, dodge is not like that. Dodge is it's 1-to-1. So, you got 15 dodge, they got the 15% chance to dodge. So, a lot of times, that will scare people away from actually going ahead and putting dodge into units. I feel like that is the #1 reason why people don't really like to put dodge into their units. It's got nothing to do with, like, you know, oh, it just doesn't add as much damage or anything. A lot of people just feel as though it's a waste because you're not really giving as much to the percent chances, like going for dodge as you are for the other, additionals or crits. But especially, I think for a lot of support type units like Tien right here, again, like the 15 dodge right here will be very, very helpful for him to avoid, as much damage as possible. We're just gonna go through this last rotation. I just want to see, can Tien give us 1 dodge before we finish up here? Looks like probably not, but I will say this: I don't have any regrets whatsoever rainbowing this Tien. He's able to add so much to LR Goku and Frieza on the teams that they are on, that like rainbowing him really, not to add to the damage he does, but to really dramatically raise his defensive viability and survivability is really the main reasons I decided to do that. So here we go, guys. Here's kind of what the full power team is looking like. Looks like we probably could just keep going, even though the team is really not that great defensively. Because I'm running, basically a full like rainbow variant of this team, like we're just able to basically absorb enough health from orbs on the field. Like this is the biggest thing about having rainbow units, is the amount of HP you recover nowadays from getting a bunch of the same type orbs is disgusting and can really keep you from having to use items, especially for big mega top tier units like Ultra Full Power for Goku or LR Goku and Frieza. Their defensive stat gets so high that they recover so much health from those orbs, because in case you guys did not know, you get more health from the same colored orb, depending on how high your defense is. So that's very helpful. But alright guys, so there we go. There is LR Goku and Frieza on a full power category team. I think it works pretty well. Going through a couple rotations, it seems as though you can get the 18 key super pretty consistently, but maybe not every single time. It's not really as big of a deal, of course, as LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because he basically does not do damage with the 12 key super at all. He hits like a feather. LR's Goku and Frieza, they do still actually do damage when they do their 12 key super, just not as much as their 18 key super. But alright guys, so we'll go ahead and finish it up here. I'll probably do some other things like test them out in Super Battle Road. I still want to do. Again, there's the top 10 hardest hitters in Dokkan lists that Moman just put out in the sub. So those will be some videos coming up soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support, and I will catch y'all next time.